Zelina Vega agrees with brutal insult aimed at WWE Raw star. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. WWE Raw is filled with multiple stories and a few developing heading into Royal Rumble 2025. Meanwhile, Zelina Vega fired back at Kofi Kingston as she agreed to a brutal insult aimed at the former world champion. Last year, the New Day turned heel on Big E and have been looking for a place in the locker room as most of the stars disagreed with their actions. The duo has been feuding with the Latino World Order and has taken a few shots at some of the members in the past few weeks. On the recent edition of Monday Night Raw, WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio went one-on-one with the New Day's Kofi Kingston. During the match, Kingston and Mysterio had a botched spot where the former didn't lift the latter properly for the move near the announcer's desk. Later, Kingston fired shots at Dragon Lee and Zelina Vega, who went there in Mysterio's corner. One fan fired back at Kofi Kingston for the botched spot, and Vega agreed with the comment as she reposted it on X following the events of Monday Night Raw. Last year, the New Day's losing streak grew further as Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods were unable to remain on the same page as a tag team. During this time, Woods acted more like a heel instead of Kingston. Later, they feuded with the Latino World Order after Xavier Woods accidentally unmasked Rey Mysterio during a match and won. The feud went on for weeks, and the Latino World Order won and refocused on the tag team division. Elsewhere, the New Day turned their backs on Big E and received a new life on WWE Raw as one of the most despicable duos in the promotion. It'll be interesting to see if the recent shots will lead to a tag team match in the coming weeks. Zelina Vega, one of WWE's most dynamic and outspoken superstars, has recently found herself at the center of controversy due to a comment she made agreeing with a brutal insult aimed at a fellow WWE Raw star. The remark in question, which quickly gained traction on social media, has sparked an outpouring of reactions from both fans and industry insiders. Vega's involvement in this situation has raised questions about her relationships with other WWE talent and how far her loyalty to the company and its storylines truly extends. The incident unfolded during a segment on WWE Raw, which saw an exchange between two key superstars. The verbal altercation escalated when one of the wrestlers, known for their fiery personality and no-holds-barred approach to promos, took aim at their opponent with a particularly harsh insult. While such trash talk is nothing new in the world of professional wrestling, the insult struck a chord with many viewers, who were shocked by the harshness of the remark. What made the situation even more intriguing was Zelina Vega's public response. In a series of tweets and comments on various platforms, Vega appeared to endorse the brutal nature of the insult, even going so far as to express her agreement with the sentiment behind it. This not only caught fans off guard, but also raised eyebrows among her peers in the locker room, with some wondering whether Vega's comments would lead to potential fallout backstage. For those who are familiar with Vega's career in WWE, her actions may come as a surprise. She has always been known for being a passionate advocate for her character and for supporting fellow superstars, often praising the work ethic and performances of her colleagues. Vega's alignment with the comment, which many perceived as a direct attack on a fellow talent, painted a very different picture. In the days that followed, speculation ran rampant, with many questioning whether Vega had personal issues with the targeted star or if this was simply a case of her playing into the drama of the storyline. The brutal insult in question seemed to hit particularly close to home for the WWE Raw star on the receiving end of the verbal barrage. Reports suggested that the wrestler, who is still considered to be one of the rising stars on the roster, was visibly taken aback by the remark. While professional wrestling is built around scripted rivalries and storylines, the emotional impact of such personal barbs cannot be underestimated. Many saw the insult as crossing a line, blurring the line between character work and personal attacks. This blurred boundary added another layer of complexity to the situation, as it wasn't entirely clear whether the heat was real or part of the ongoing storyline. Vega's decision to align herself with the comment sent shockwaves through the WWE locker room. While the company has long thrived on rivalries and drama, there is an unspoken rule that personal feelings should be left out of have expressed their belief that the lines between reality and fiction should remain distinct, particularly when it comes to issues that could affect personal relationships. In the case of Vega, some insiders have suggested that her response to the insult may have been more than just a reflection of her character's persona. Her backing of the harsh words raised concerns about the potential ramifications for her career and the way she is viewed by her peers. Some within the company have speculated that Vega's comments were a result of personal frustration or dissatisfaction with the current state of her own career in WWE. Having initially debuted as a manager and quickly establishing herself as a skilled and charismatic personality, Vega has often found herself overshadowed by other talents. While she has been involved in various storylines over the years, there are still questions about how WWE views her long-term potential as a singles competitor. In this context, some believe that Vega's alignment with the insult was an effort to remain relevant in a competitive environment where many superstars are constantly jockeying for position. However, others have argued that Vega's endorsement of the insult was merely part of her commitment to playing her character in the best possible way. Professional wrestling is an entertainment medium, and sometimes the most controversial and cutting-edge storylines can make a superstar stand out. By aligning herself with the harsh words, Vega may have simply been doing what she thought was necessary to elevate her visibility and make a lasting impact on the audience. After all, the world of wrestling thrives on drama, and Vega has proven time and again that she is willing to embrace the chaos in order to move her career forward. From a business perspective, it's worth considering how WWE might view this situation. On one hand, the company is known for pushing boundaries when it comes to storytelling and personal rivalries. WWE thrives on pushing the limits of what can be said and done in the ring, often blurring the lines between reality and fiction to create compelling narratives. On the other hand, WWE is also a highly controlled environment, with management keeping a close eye on how its talent interacts with one another both in the ring and outside of it. The potential for backstage tension as a result of Vega's support of the insult cannot be ignored, as the company is known to prioritize maintaining a positive and cohesive locker room environment. As for the WWE Raw star who was the target of the insult, the situation remains complicated. While they have yet to publicly comment on the exchange, sources close to the wrestler suggest that they have taken the comment in stride, focusing on their work and not allowing the personal nature of the insult to derail their career. However, the emotional toll of such an attack cannot be underestimated, especially in an industry where personal feelings are often intertwined with the business. It remains to be seen how this incident will affect their future in WWE, and whether it will lead to any lingering resentment or real-life tension between the involved parties. In the world of professional wrestling, where kayfabe, the practice of maintaining the illusion of storylines and characters, is paramount, situations like this are often used to generate buzz and keep the audience on the edge of their seats. Whether or not the events surrounding Vega's support of the insult were entirely scripted or based on real emotions is still up for debate. However, what is clear is that the incident has garnered significant attention and reignited discussions about the blurred lines between personal and professional in WWE. Looking forward, it remains to be seen how Zelina Vega's actions will affect her future in WWE. Will she continue to align herself with the controversial remarks, or will she backtrack and attempt to mend any rifts caused by her comments? Will WWE management take any action regarding her public support of the insult, or will they allow it to play out as part of the ongoing storyline? And most importantly, how will the WWE Raw star who was targeted by the insult respond, both professionally and personally? The situation has certainly added a new layer of intrigue to WWE's ongoing narrative. As the company continues to evolve and adapt to the demands of modern wrestling, moments like these show that the lines between scripted entertainment and real-life dynamics are always shifting. For Zelina Vega, this incident has raised her profile and placed her squarely in the spotlight. How she navigates the fallout from this brutal exchange will undoubtedly shape her future in the business, and wrestling fans everywhere will be watching closely to see what happens next. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.